I brought a newspaper with me, the Cleveland Plain Dealer. It's very liberal, many lies, but quite a bit of truth too. I thought this was very interesting. I don't get the Plain Dealer. It was delivered to our house last Monday. I just thought, I'd share this with anybody who's listening. Certainly people who will be able to watch this through the camcorder when we upload it to the internet. Monday's Plain Dealer. 3 more Catholic churches reopened. This was just dropped off in our driveway. Wow, holy pack. Put some clothes on, live for Jesus. Jesus Christ created Kenny Chesney and Tim McGraw while he was in the womb. 3 more Catholic churches reopened. It's sad that churches are being shut down because they don't have enough dollars. My family and I, we don't have a bank account. People always ask us for dollars when we're downtown. We don't have dollars, yet we still preach the Lord Jesus Christ. We still serve. Well, we bring food for our friends from various pizza places. They sponsor our work for Cleveland's afflicted and the homeless. We don't have money to get these different things. God blesses us. Here we are, we're shutting down churches, Catholic churches, whatever. Sad, isn't it? People are going to these churches, refusing the Lord Jesus Christ. Live for Jesus, ladies. And they have to stay in business. That's what it is to people. I don't care if it's Catholic or evangelical, Baptist, Lutheran, or whatever the case is. They're operated by dollars. That's not the way God operates it. The church is always open. Always open. Kasich's love affair with Cleveland. How much is politically motivated? I think if we follow the paper trail, we'll find out that 100% of it's politically motivated. He's going to be running for re-election pretty soon, 2014. I ran for Congress. I saw how corrupt the system is. How much that's where I work. Dollars and campaign donations really influence elections. And here's an article about how Kasich is helping out Cleveland. Let me tell you something. Cleveland's got a residence, about 400,000 residents in the city. In all of Cuyahoga County, we've got, more than 1 million people. You put together, Parma, 90,000, Lakewood, 55,000, and Cleveland, almost 400,000. I mean, you're up over 500,000 people right there. Yeah, you think he's going to help out Cleveland? He's looking for those big endorsements. He's looking for big donations of dollars. Hey, I helped out Cleveland. Look at what I did. Christians do not support state education. That kind of just absolute garbage. It's disgusting and filthy. Private education. What about, they call it Catholic schools and Baptist schools and Pentecostal schools, Lutheran schools. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Parents are to take responsibility to raise and educate their own children. It's really quite sad that we have so many people that are desiring to put their children, they call them kids, into a voluntary concentration camp. So many people creating and causing that much more of a need for this indoctrination of parents, children. You know, the whole system whereby the husband might go out and work at an office, and the wife even might go out and work at an office too. Children go either to a daycare or a school, which school is basically a daycare as well. That's sad. Here's John Kasich, you know, I guess he occasionally calls himself a Christian, but no, he's not a Christian. We gotta shut these schools down. Slowly shut them down, get people out of the system. We cannot be relying on the government to raise and educate our own children. Let me tell you something. They're not raising and educating them for you. They're raising and educating them for themselves. They're talking about homosexuality. They call it abortion, you know, the slaughter of children in the womb. They teach people what their idea of a family is, and that's denial of the Lord Jesus Christ. Get away, stay away. Law degree no longer seen as guarantee of a good job. I've done quite a bit of work, I guess you'd say, in this injustice center, right here, in the federal court and city courts. These courts are, in many ways, aiding and abetting crimes by the biggest businessman of the courts. Most business that's created by these courts, which is the banks. Banks are crooks. They are lying, fabricating documents, basically committing serious felony crimes. But across the board, you're going to find out that, yeah, it's true. I can understand where they're coming from. Law degree no longer seen as guaranteed. The law is changing all the time, but here's the thing. We need the law of Jesus Christ, which today we're under grace. For by grace we are saved through faith. You put your faith in the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, people say, oh, we're under the law of grace. Yeah, and I can keep sinning. I can keep going from girl to girl, guy to guy. Keep lying, cheating, stealing, whatever the case is. I'm under grace. No. You are blaspheming God. You are committing some serious abominations before the Lord Jesus Christ. White supremacist group withers under royalty man. That's good. That's actually encouraging. It's disgusting. People don't realize how serious this racism and prejudice still is here in America. I mean, the whites still have a majority. You can stack a jury of majority whites and easily get a black person convicted, and even falsely convicted, of a crime. Lord Jesus Christ will make sure that everything is exposed. We know how these courts work. It's disgusting.
I'm going to read this.
That's your front page. This is the news today, folks. We need to make Jesus Christ the news. Talk about how people are being delivered of their sins. Talk about how a man came up here yesterday and had his New Living Translation Bible confiscated by Douglas Long, and now has a King James Version Bible. We need to see how Jesus Christ is moving on people through his church to get the King James Version Bible flooded in Cuyahoga County. How people are throwing down their drugs. They're no longer doing business with these crook banks. They're no longer working for these criminal enterprises. They're no longer supporting Planned Parenthood, Planned Predators. No longer supporting homosexual organizations, homosexual pride events, whereby they dance on Cleveland streets in an absolute abomination before the Lord. Make Jesus Christ the news.